There's a quiet power in choosing the right gear for the right scenario in everyday life. Whether it's heading out for coffee, working remotely, or catching an early flight, I rely on a system that not only looks good, but actually works. In this video, I'm sharing 4 standout pieces from Grams 28 that help me transition seamlessly between my daily activities. Each item serves a purpose, and I've spent the past few weeks getting to know how they fit into my daily routine and workflow. What I've found is that this lineup goes beyond aesthetics. It's a reflection of functional design that supports my workflow, protects my tech, and keeps me mobile without compromising on style. This video is sponsored by Grams 28, a brand that merges functional design with luxury materials. I'll walk you through their ecosystem of gear, and as always, what I'm sharing with you is my honest opinion. Let's start with the backpack that's become my daily go-to, the 152 Transit Backpack. Grams 28 is a brand that champions what I call luxury tech, a concept that merges the innovation and utilitarian sharpness of a fashion tech wear with the elevated finish and material precision of luxury goods. They design everyday carry pieces that don't just fit into your daily rhythm, they help define and support it. And in this lineup, the 152 Transit Backpack, in my opinion, stands out as their flagship hero product. The silhouette is razor clean, almost sculptural in its clarity. It stands upright on its own, maintains its shape whether it's packed to the brim or completely empty, and never loses its form. That kind of structural integrity matters. It means your bag always looks considered and professional, even if you packed in a hurry. There's no excessive branding or visual noise, just a pristine expanse of Italian pebbled bovine leather that feels smooth, consistent, and quietly premium. The structure strikes a refined balance, firm enough to protect your gear with ease, but flexible enough to remain comfortable and wearable throughout the day. What really elevates it is the thoughtful material pairing. The supple leather contrasted with TPU-coated zipper tape. This combo is unexpected, but it works beautifully, adding both a tactile depth and visual sophistication. It suggests performance without being too technical, and refinement without being fragile. It's the kind of pairing that elevates the bag from just another leather backpack to something architectural and future-forward. The matte black magnetic buckle at the top is another strong point. It's sleek, minimal, and highly functional, snapping shut with a quiet confidence that's incredibly satisfying. I'll circle back to this later because the design language of the hardware across the collection could benefit from a bit more consistency, but on this bag in particular, the finish feels dialed in. Functionally, this bag really delivers in all the right ways. The main compartment opens wider than you expect, making it easy to reach every corner without struggling. Each pocket is thoughtfully placed and sized. There's no wasted space, no decorative compartments for show. I usually carry my MacBook Air, a camera cube, the 114 leather Folio, chargers, notebooks, and other daily items. And it all fits perfectly, with enough space to keep things organized and nothing bulging out. Even when it's full, it wears comfortably on the shoulders without ever feeling overwhelming. It's the kind of backpack that transitions effortlessly from morning meetings to airport security lines to late-night editing sessions. It's resilient, refined, and smartly engineered. This isn't just a bag you own. It's one you come to rely on day after day. Next up, we have the 181 Voyager Duffle. This bag steps in when I want to give my shoulders a break, for shoot days or weekend getaways when I prefer to leave a heavier carry in the car. Even though I already have the backpack, the duffel serves a different scenario, one where I can load it up with gear, drop it in the trunk, and move more freely with a smaller carry like the sling. That kind of flexibility is what makes the Voyager Duffle a meaningful addition to the ecosystem. From a style perspective, it continues the boxy design DNA of the brand, but not lacking character. The full leather build gives it a luxurious presence, but that leather also adds some weight, and when the bag's full, it becomes noticeably heavier than the backpack, especially since you're likely to hold it by hand. Capacity-wise, the duffel holds slightly more than the transit backpack, but the difference comes down to layout and form. The backpack features a more vertical design, opens wider, and is highly compartmentalized, great for organized storage. In contrast, the duffel offers a large contained interior space, allowing you to pack more loosely and toss in larger items without needing to fit them into structured sections. It's a more open format that suits bulkier or quick packing needs. The front zipper section on the duffel is where things get tricky. While there are a lot of pockets and zippers, the space is tight and layered. Once you start filling them up, you realize everything still has to sit flat to zip it closed. That can make it bulky and less elegant. It's one area I think the brand could simplify. Less might actually be more here. That said, it still functions beautifully for what it is, a short trip bag with serious presence. Inside the duffel, I usually keep these camera cubes, and they've been a game changer. They're sold separately, but I think they should honestly be bundled with the 181 Voyager Duffle. For anyone who shoots photo or video, you know how tough it can be to find protective cases that not only do their job well, but also integrate smoothly with the bags you already use. These cubes strike that rare balance. They have a semi-hard shell for structure, well-padded interiors for protection, and they fit right into the duffel without feeling like an afterthought. If I'm dedicating the duffel to a full shoot day, these two cubes easily take up the central section of the bag, making it feel purpose-built for that scenario. I know my gear is secure, and that kind of peace of mind is exactly what I was looking for when building out this setup. Once the 181 Voyager Duffle is fully packed, it can definitely start to feel heavy, especially with all my gear loaded in. The shoulder strap does help a little to alleviate some of the pressure, but truthfully, it doesn't offer the same level of comfort as wearing a backpack. That's why I see this duffel as ideal for scenarios like a shoot day or weekend getaway, where I can simply load it up, leave it in the trunk, and move around more freely with something lighter on me like the sling. It's a great companion when I don't need to carry everything all the time, and with that, I'm ready to head out. Now this setup, the 181 Voyager Duffle and the 157 Essential Sling, is the combination I keep going back to because of how versatile and balanced it feels. Picture this, it's a weekend road trip or maybe a long day out shooting content across multiple locations. I load up the Voyager Duffle with everything I need, camera bodies, extra lenses, chargers, a light jacket, maybe even a change of clothes, and either leave it tucked safely in the trunk or bring it with me depending on the location. Meanwhile, I wear the 157 Essential Sling across my body with just the items I need quick access to: my wallet, phone, keys, a compact camera, and a power bank. This setup gives me the freedom to move how I want to, unburdened, efficient, and hands-free. Whether I'm walking through the city, exploring unfamiliar neighborhoods, or taking a break between shoot locations, I'm never bogged down by gear I don't immediately need. I've found that wearing both a backpack and the sling at the same time often feels awkward and overloaded, which is why this pairing stands out. It delivers the best of both worlds, utility and simplicity, while still keeping the whole look polished and elevated. This combination makes it easy to adapt on the fly without overcomplicating things. It's a thoughtful pairing that really shows how Grams 28 designed their pieces to function not just independently, but as part of a larger intentional ecosystem. The 157 Essential Sling is compact yet highly functional, designed to carry your everyday essentials without extra bulk. For shoot days or quick errands, I pack it with my DJI Pocket 3 phone, wallet, power bank, memory cards, and eye drops. It's perfect for vlogging, short trips, or when I want to travel light without larger bags. What stands out is the attention to detail in its construction, reflecting Grams 28's innovative approach. Each panel uses different support materials to balance protection, durability, and weight. Extra padding is added where needed, while unnecessary weight is removed, giving this small sling surprising structural integrity and resilience. If you've seen my How I Build My Bag collection video, you know I don't actually need another sling bag. But if you're starting out, this sling would rank towards the top of my recommendations. It's not just an afterthought, it's a purposeful piece designed to keep your daily carry organized and protected in a smaller footprint. One area where it doesn't match the 152 Transit backpack is the hardware, especially the zippers. The sling's zippers aren't as refined or smooth as the backpack's TPU-coated ones. While they work well on their own, the difference is noticeable when you own both. Ultimately, the 157 Essential Sling embodies Grams 28's philosophy of combining form and function, a compact, durable bag made for everyday needs. It's not my favorite, but it's a solid, practical choice for building a thoughtful accessory ecosystem. Let's talk about the 114 letter folio. If you're building an ecosystem, every piece should work seamlessly with the others. The Folio is designed to fit both my 13-inch MacBook Air and my 11-inch iPad Pro perfectly. It offers just the right amount of structure to protect both devices without adding unnecessary bulk. What I appreciate most is how effortlessly it slides into the 152 Transit backpack. There's no awkward fit, no overstuffed feeling. It complements the backpack without compromising on space or design. It's one of those quiet pieces that doesn't demand attention, but adds genuine value to how I carry and protect my tech. Now here's where I think Grams 28 can really take things to the next level. Across the products, you'll notice some small inconsistencies, like different zipper styles, hardware finishes, and even brand engraving. The 181 Voyager Duffle is probably the most obvious example of this. There are two different types of zippers used right next to each other on the same bag. In my personal opinion, they should both be using the TPU-coated zipper tape. It's sleeker, has a more utilitarian edge, and overall just feels more aligned with the brand's luxury tech aesthetic. That kind of subtle detail can enrich the design language and reinforce the tech-inspired vibe that makes this brand special. Take the Folio for instance. It uses the TPU-coated zipper with an all-black monochromatic finish, which instantly elevates the functional luxury feel. On the other hand, the sling bag doesn't carry through that same design DNA as well, primarily because of its zipper choice. The look of that particular zipper just isn't as minimal or refined as the TPU version. That's why I find myself favoring the Transit backpack. The subtle details are just more cohesive and thoughtful. Even within the Transit backpack itself though, there's another zipper style used on the back pocket, introducing a third kind of zipper across the product lineup. This kind of inconsistency feels like an overlooked detail, something you typically wouldn't find in most high-end luxury products. Now let's talk about the buckle. The Transit backpack's magnetic buckle has a sharper, more angular shape, while the sling's is rounder and more minimal. Individually, both buckles look great, but side by side, there's a subtle disconnect in the visual language. The Transit backpack uses mixed hardware finishes, black, bronze, and silver, while the sling sticks to a monochrome look. The difference feels slightly unintentional. Even the brand engraving varies. The Transit backpack has an unpainted engraved logo, while the sling's is engraved and filled in. Grams 28 has done the hard part by establishing a clear design identity. The next step is refining the details to create stronger visual cohesion across the range. It's that level of polish that could move the brand from impressive to truly iconic. At its core, Grams 28 is about creating a system where every bag works together. Whether you're carrying daily essentials or packing for a quick trip, each piece has its role. This systematic design approach simplifies your life and keeps things organized. That's the essence of functional luxury, intentional design that supports how you live. To wrap things up, here's what I want you to take away from this review. First, having an ecosystem of bags really makes a difference. When your gear is designed to work together, it creates flexibility and efficiency in how you move through your day. It's not just about owning nice bags, it's about owning pieces that complement each other and help you stay organized and prepared. Second, if you're drawn to techwear or minimal functional style, Grams 28 will likely resonate with you. Their design philosophy clearly brings that thoughtful, modern energy into the everyday carry space, focusing on clean lines, durable materials, and smart functionality. But most importantly, be intentional. When you prioritize purpose and quality, your accessories become true tools that enhance your daily life. If you're looking to build a meaningful, functional collection, I definitely recommend exploring what Grams 28 offers. Thanks for watching, and as always, live with intention.